drive on the streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through the hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses me windy. I'll never worry, now that is a lie. And we're now going to start working on the verse, and this is based around bar chords and with various fills. So we're just going to learn the chords first, and we're starting out with a E major bar chord in an A structure on 7th fret, which gives you this, and I'm pretty sure he plays this with this way. Either he doesn't bar the index finger, instead he just plays that like a single note, and then he bars the 9th fret with either the pinky, bars over three frets, like this or like this. It's a very common way of playing an A structure, and it's entirely fine if you don't need the top note. And you don't do that here, so it's just a good thing if it gets blocked out. So, and I really think you should use this fingering. Either that one or that one, not that one. So it then moves to a B bar chord, and he plays it with an E structure on 7th fret. So you just move from an A structure to a B structure. And here he uses a thumb bar instead, which basically isn't a bar, it's a technique in the strictly speaking. So instead of using the index, you use the thumb on the 7th fret, and then you play just these notes, the other notes that would have been in the bar chord. So you just replace the index finger with the thumb on the 7th fret, and then you use the index finger on the two in a half bar on the two string 1 and 2. So you get this chord, and doing it as I play it now is very uncomfortable with the half bar on the second and first string, and you don't have to do it because it's very seldom that I don't hear him playing actually a full chord. I hear him playing just these notes and sometimes this one. The top note is going to be there, but not in the form of a full chord. He does something like that kind of motions. So, and if you are new to this technique, it's generally very uncomfortable and unnatural, and this is a really good song to start learning it on. It's perfectly possible to do this with ordinary bar chords as well. So you just I personally find it more difficult though to do it once you have the thumb bar technique down. And one of the simplifications I see that Frusciante does, or simplification, that's probably the way he has composed it, so it's not a simplification, it's more that I am doing a complexification here, just to get, so if you're going to play this and simply without a bass player, you're going to get a full sound. So I see him quite often just do this and simply playing just these 3 notes and having the thumb just block out the E string. So and just do that, and eventually this kind of motion gets natural and it gets more easy to actually play the note. So let the song mature. Just if you find it simpler to do it without doing the thumb and just moving around these, just do that and then gradually add in the thumb bar. Anyhow, the chords are, as we said, we had an E in A structure, we then have a B in E structure, and then we move to a C sharp minor, which with the thumb bar will lead us to, instead of using the this finger, you're gonna move the index finger to the third string. So, and actually, when I hear this riff, this particular riff, the verse, when you do this bar, I don't hear him really playing on the second string in this part. So you can do it that, and you slide it up 2 frets, and you replace the middle finger with the index finger, which in this case would be on the 9th fret. And the rhythm is the first on the 1, and then you have the second chord in the bar on the offbeat after 2. So you're gonna get this 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. So, and on the next upbeat after 2, you move to a G sharp minor. So you take this structure and you move it to the 4th fret. And then on the next offbeat, you're gonna slide it up 1 fret and play the major version. So you get an A major. You press down the second finger instead on the 6th fret. So this part is gonna sound like this: 3, 4, 4. Once more: 3, 4. And then it's repeated, but you go directly to the A on the 5th fret, so you don't do the like that. So, and those are the main chords. So first you on the first round you play it with the, and then on the second round you go directly to the A. So, and that will give you 4 bars that are then repeated, and after repetition of that, he goes to an E major 7th chord, which you get if you play like this: index on the 7th fret of the 5th, no need to bar, and then you go on with the power chord, so you get the 9th fret of the 4th with the 3rd finger. You then take the 2nd finger on the 7th fret, the 8th fret of the 3rd string, and the pinky, the 4th finger, on the 8th fret, on the 9th fret of the 2nd string. So it's 7th fret, 9th fret, 8th fret, 9th fret. So the chords, I'm gonna play it through here. It's gonna sound like this: 3, 4. Then to the major 7th chord, and you let that ring. So here you go. So now we're gonna start adding some fills to this, and the first one occurs on the C sharp minor. So we're first gonna play just this, and then instead of going directly to that chord, he plays these two notes. He slides up to the, so there's no thumb bar here. So you slide from the 9th to the 11th of the 4th and 5th string, like that, and then you bar the 9th fret of the 2nd and 3rd string, and you play this. So you alternate between the 2nd and 3rd and the 4th and 5th. So you do this, and then you go to. So the fill is 3, 4, 3, 4. So, and in this context, it's going to sound like this: 3, 4. Which is what you're going to practice now. And when I said that was the first fill, it's not the first fill that occurs in the song, it's the first fill we're going to practice. But the first, in the beginning, there's also a fill on the B chord, and we're going to practice just that motion first. So the way I interpret it, you start with just the root note on a downstroke, and then you're going to do an upstroke on muted string. I have written muted strings on string 5, 6, but it doesn't matter where you do it. You do it like this. So, and then you're going to proceed to the 8th fret of the 3rd string. The finger is already there if you are holding the bar chord. So you're going to do this. So, actually, what you're going to do here then is a grace note from the 8th fret to the 9th, like that. So you get 7th fret, muted strings, or it's not a problem if the slight pitch as well, and you do a grace note from the 8th fret to the 9th fret. You then do a pull off to the 8th fret, so you get 3, 4, and you then go to the 9th fret of the 4th string. So you have to move. I think it's you can do it with the pinky. I think it's more comfortable to do it with just move the 3rd finger. And actually, when you actually play this, you start with the chord finger and the places in the chord as a reference. But as you play it, there's no need to keep them pressed down. So what I do here, I have they close to their positions in the chord, and I lift. So the other things are not pressed down. That is gonna hamper your technique. So you are going to go to the 9th fret of the 4th string and then back to the 8th fret of the 3rd, and you can do it either by using the pinky or, as I do, the 3rd. So that's the motion you have on the B chord, and it sounds like this: 3, 4. So just try it out. Next step, we're going to put these two fills together. So we're going to start here, going to do the B chord, and then so on. And there's also you play twice on the first chord. So you're going to do down, down, up before you go to the B chord. And then you play the. You're gonna play, and here the motion that we just practiced. The reason I started out with just a single note on the 7th fret was just for reference. It's not played this way in the context. The fill in itself is from the upstroke. So what happens here? You play E, B, and then you play an upstroke on the 2nd and 3rd string, and then comes the muted note, like that. So you're gonna get this: 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So, and this upstroke, it's an upstroke towards the brighter strings. It's not necessarily need to be balanced, perfect strings 2, 3, and it then continues to the. So what we get here sounds like this: 3, 4. Badly played. Better. Once more. Good enough. So you try to play it better than me. have now reached the first A chord, and there's also a fill right after here. So I'm gonna play from the start. Sounds like this. 3, 4. What you do next is you move the index finger up to the 5th fret of the first string, and you do a drill with the pinky to the 7th fret. So you do hammer on and pull off. And then you jump to the where you have the second finger, which is on the 6th fret of the 3rd string. So you get. So the entire thing sounds like this. 3, 4. Once more, 3, 4. Like that. And this is a part where I see you might want to. I seem to remember have seen him play that when he moves from here, he doesn't do the thumb bar. He just do like that. And also here, if you have the thumb bar, it's quite a bit of resistance to move the index finger. So if you feel free to simplify that part. I have added the root note, as I said, to give the chords fullness. So practice that. And we can now assemble the verse, and this is more specifically verse 2. And we're starting out with exactly what we played. We're ending up on the, and then we start again, and we're now going to do the bar 3/4, where we end up going directly from the this chord to the A chord. So and it's the same idea. But you go directly here, and then here he arpeggiates the 3 top notes of the A chord, so the 1, 2, 3. So bar 3/4 is going to be like this: 3, 4. Like that. Then in bar 5, 6 you play just what we practiced previously, and then in bars 7 and 8 there's a simplification. Instead of doing the, he simply just plays the chord. So you get this: 3, 4, 3, 4, like that. And then this part is also simplified. So instead of playing, he does 3, 4, and then goes to the A chord. So it's just a slide and an upstroke there. So a bar 7 and 8. In addition, and when he gets there to the A chord, he then arpeggiates string 1 and 2. So bar 7, 8, 9, 10 is going to sound like this: 3, 4. and then to the E major chord. I'm gonna play it once more. 3, 4. Like that. So now you try to put it all together. I drive on the streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through the hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses me windy. Now, I'll never worry, now that is a lie. I drive on the streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through the hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses me windy. Now, I'll never worry, now that is a lie. I drive on the streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through the hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and